your audience has resistance towards you. Your audience actually not sure, do not have trust on you. They don't really know you. Yeah. So by telling story, by telling something they are familiar with, what the story does is it helps to break down this resistance, i.e., it helps to open the door by syncing your mind to those of your audience mind. Yeah. So the story itself is friendly to her primal brain. When she hear your story or she hear your presentation that sound like a story, her brain is more active. When she hear your story, it's easier to remember. Okay, so story itself is a concept. It's a high concept because when you tell a story, your products, your solution, the problem, all in the story, it sharpens our understanding, your audience understanding of one thing, which is her problems and the solution, by showing it in the context of something else. So the story helps, acting like a metaphors or analogies. Yeah. So by applying story, we convey complex ideas. Yeah, because we are doing scientific products, very difficult product to explain in a more memorable and meaningful way. So the skill to tell story is something that you have to practice because you're going to use it a lot in your work later on. Nobody is going to teach you. So example is the queen died and the king died. That is not a story. There is no emotional punch there. But when you add the queen died and the king died of a broken heart, it becomes more memorable. Broken heart is emotional punch. So the story is context. Context is the whole thing. The queen died and the king died. And we add the broken heart. The broken heart is the enrichment by emotion, or we call it emotional punch. Therefore, story is memorable. Then you add this emotional punch, another stimulus. You combine stimulus, story, and stimulus, emotional punch. It becomes even more memorable. Yeah. So you can make Maylene laugh, Stephen. You are actually starting a story already. You are finding a problem, which is obesity in Malaysia. So instead of going straight to talking about Malaysian population has issue with obesity, we are number one in Southeast Asia. 4.2% our population is obese. So this is information, just context, no emotion. So instead of doing that, so you can start with the slide number 1. Okay, there is some kind of emotion there. So the shark. So one day the shark come and he was assigned to investigate whether they have arrived in Malaysia. Found out, yes, definitely Malaysia water, because almost half of the swimmers are obese. So before we say with this the shark story, this is supposed to be a joke. Then only when people emotionally punch, then you bring the information. Slide number 2. It encapsulates into one compact package. Inside this package, it has information, the context, then it has the knowledge, whatever sign that you want to introduce. Obesity is caused by excess calorie. Calorie is a science, the knowledge. And then you must have emotion inside somewhere. Without that emotion, it's just information and context and knowledge. It's just normal, informative presentation. It is not persuasive presentation. Yeah. Okay, this structure is called Pixar. This is the whole structure followed by Disney movies, I think. Once upon a time, every day, one day, because of that, until finally. So just go straight. Due to industrialization, more and more people migrated from the serene and healthy village life to the polluted and busy cities all around the world. So that's once upon a time. You don't have to say every day, you just go straight. The demand for time and energy forced these people to work extra hard to meet ends meet. They barely have enough time to unwind or distress. The demanding schedule also meant that they eat on the run and eat whatever food they can grab. They basically eat for satisfying hunger and providing energy to live, but never for fulfilling nutritional needs. Okay, so that's everyday activity. One day, what happens? Okay, in a shocking revelation by MOH, half of the migrant population suffer from high blood pressure. 1 in 4 suffers from diabetes, and 1 in 2 has high cholesterol. Because of that, the life expectancy and health spans of these migrants are now jeopardized. They might die younger than their friends and relatives in the village. So, there comes your solution. Because of that, our research and development team has launched a range of functional food products to help the industrialized workers maintain good health. Our products are loaded with nutrients to rebalance the dietary needs of the workers. On top of that, health-enhancing ingredients are incorporated to help with cholesterol reduction and enriching their blood with scientifically validated antioxidants to reduce hardening of the blood vessels. So until finally, we believe that by consuming our products, coupled with a change in lifestyle, we can help slow down the degradation of health spans of the workers and improve their life expectancy.